I press again? Just to make
The
sure.
right
Yeah,
one.
Ben, give me a second just to,
The right one?
yeah, it should be,
Okay.
got it.
Years ago, I was watching Animal House with my dad and brother, and we were all in awe of how wild the Delta Tau Chi fraternity was. I remember thinking that when I get to college, I want to distance myself from that crowd, especially guys like John Belushi's character, Pluto, who was the ultimate stereotype for fraternity men and can be seen on every poster in every college kid's dorm room. As a kid and later young adult, I kept seeing these images in shows like Blue Mountain State, where these guys would have massive parties and have to somehow find the motivation to go to practice. But in the past, it wasn't common to see fraternity men as savage partiers whose only motivation for staying in college is to get girls and drink lots and lots of alcohol, when at least in today's standards couldn't be any further from the truth. These fraternity men usually get a very bad rap on college campuses and off of them. This can mainly be attributed to how they're portrayed on the news and in Hollywood, like in Animal House, but it isn't uncommon to hear about certain stories involving sexual assault and college fraternities. There's an idea that today the only thing that they're good for is the alcohol and the parties, but there's so much more to Greek life than just the parties. So Greeks nationally raise over $7 million per year for charity, and most of that goes through like events at Auburn University, like Greek Sing and all sorts of other events. But these men account for some of the most powerful people in our country. There's statistics like 48% of all U.S. presidents, 42% of U.S. senators, 30% of U.S. congressmen and women, 40% of all Supreme Court justices, 30% of all Fortune 500 executives, and 10% of all listed in Who's Who have all been members of Greek organizations. If all these Greek men and women were, especially the men, were based on misogyny and mistreatment of women, then they wouldn't be this successful, and they're really trying to break from that stereotype. Yeah.